This video blog is presented by Fortune 500 consultant, international entrepreneur, and author Del H. Smith. Author of Discovering Life's Purpose, Del presents his Meaning of Life video series under the pseudonym Cool Daddy.
Well, welcome back to the Cool Daddy Meaning of Life video blog. Cool Daddy's the name and ideas is his game. Well, to date, you've used sound reasoning and your innate common sense to establish your knowledge as sound as any knowledge humans possess, that were created by a self-creating, all-powerful, and eternal being, videos 4 and 5, that our Creator loves us, videos 6 and 7, and that it intends that we have eternal life, videos 8 and 9. Well, unless we find a flaw in or a counter-argument to this reasoning, can there remain any doubt about it? And if not, can our lives on earth be anything more than a prelude to and perhaps a preparation for our eternal life? Well, does that not make our pursuit of the meaning of life even more important to us? Well, can our next signpost help? It says that the meaning of life is to love our Creator and all it's created as selflessly and unconditionally as we are able. So what is meant by selfless and unconditional? Does selfless mean loving even when that love is not returned? And does unconditional mean loving no matter what the loved one does? Well, because we largely ignore our Creator and at least at times do bad things, must our Creator's love for us not be selfless and unconditional? Well, does that sound like a premise? Well, let's add another premise. Is it your observation that all capable and intentional procreators that you encounter intend that their children love them and their siblings as they love and as well as they are able? Well, barring an exception to this premise, does inductive reasoning not establish that all creators capable and intentional intend that their created love them and all of their created as they love and as well as they are able? Well, now let's use that conclusion as a premise and add the earlier premise that our Creator is capable and intentionally created us, and the premise we just established that our Creator's love for us is selfless and unconditional. Well, when you look at those three premises, does deductive reasoning not firmly establish that our Creator intends that it's created all of us, love it, and all it's created as selflessly and conditionally as we are able? Well, if so, let's use that conclusion as a premise and add the self-evident premise that our Creator's purpose must be the meaning of the lives it created. So again, using these two premises, does deductive reasoning not establish firmly that the meaning of our lives is to love our Creator and all it's created as selflessly and unconditionally as we are able? Well, was that a bit too much and a bit too fast? Would you benefit from going back and replaying this video before we continue? Because once we digest this reasoning and find no flaws in or counter-arguments to it, must not the knowledge it produces be as sound as any knowledge we possess? But can we be sure of it? And if we accept it, might it not demand more of us than we see at first glance? And if so, might we not want to find an escape valve? Well, shall we remain at this signpost for a while and pursue these questions a bit further? In our next video, we'll put this reasoning to the test of common sense. Until then, Cool Daddy's the name and ideas is his game.
Thanks for watching Cool Daddy's Meaning of Life with Del Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.